This is a B-2 stealth plane.
But before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new video.
And if you enjoy aviation and airplanes, then make sure to follow 4 more videos like this one. Thank you very much. So what is the B-2 Spirit? The Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit is an American strategic bomber. It has a crew of 2, and it's capable of carrying both conventional and nuclear payloads. Now, despite its low observable or stealth characteristics, it's sometimes called the stealth bomber, which is technically inaccurate because the F-22 and F-35 are the first aircraft to ever be referred to as the stealth aircraft or stealth fighters. The B-2 Spirit was designed to penetrate heavily defended airspace and deliver both conventional and nuclear weapons. With reduced risk to friendly forces and with minimal warning to the enemy, it's been in service since 1989, so that means right. Now the B-2 has been in service for over 32 years. When was it manufactured? The Northrop B-2 Spirit was originally manufactured between 1981 and 1989, with the first flight taking place on July 17, 1989, and then it entered into service on March 19, 1997. However, due to ongoing maintenance and upgrades, including the B-21 bomber program, new B-2 Spirits have been produced recently. For example, the U.S. Air Force announced in December 2021 that Northrop Grumman had delivered the 19th B-2 Spirit, which was undergoing final assembly at the Palmdale facility. The 20th B-2 Spirit is also currently being assembled at Northrop Grumman's Palmdale facility. So despite the fact that the original production of the B-2 Spirits ended in 1989, they continue to manufacture these planes today. How does it work? The B-2's design philosophy revolves around 3 major points: high payload capacity, low observability, and long range. The B-2's unique flying wing design reduces its radar cross-section, making it difficult for radar systems to detect. The main body of the aircraft tapers towards the ends, which eliminates the flat vertical stabilizer and rudder surfaces found on most other aircraft. This design minimizes the amount of material that is presented to electromagnetic waves, which makes the aircraft harder to detect. Additionally, the edges of the wings and the fuselage are designed to redirect electromagnetic waves away from the aircraft. This reduces the amount of energy that is scattered back towards the radar source, making it even more difficult to detect. Also, the B-2 has no obvious weapon hardpoints, and this contributes to its stealth characteristics. The weapons are stored inside the fuselage and are ejected automatically during a bombing run. The B-2's propulsion system also plays a role in its stealth capabilities. The 2 engines are mounted inside the fuselage and are covered by S-shaped ducts. This helps to hide the engines from infrared and acoustic detection. Overall, the B-2's stealth capabilities make it extremely difficult to detect and track, which makes it an ideal platform for carrying out covert missions. But there's another question that people ask quite often about this aircraft, and that is why radar cannot find it. Well, radar works by sending out radio waves and then measuring the time it takes for them to come back after reflecting off an object. If the object is moving, the frequency of the returned wave is different than the one that was sent out, and that allows radars to determine the speed and direction of the object. However, the B-2's stealth design makes it very difficult for radar waves to reflect back towards the source. This is because the B-2's airframe is designed to minimize its radar cross-section, as I mentioned previously. Additionally, B-2's materials and coatings absorb and reflect radio waves differently than traditional aircraft, which makes it even harder for radar to detect. All of these factors combined make the B-2 very difficult to detect with current radar technology. And because of this, the B-2 is often referred to as the invisible bomber. Now let us move on to some of the frequently asked questions that people have asked me in my previous videos. The first question is, what is the price of this aircraft? The development cost of the B-2 was over $2 billion in 1989, but it was never released to the public. And when adjusted for inflation, the cost would be well over $4 billion. However, the Air Force believes that the B-21 will reduce the overall cost of ownership, which includes research, development, acquisition, and sustainment. The next question is, what is the top speed of this aircraft? While the B-2's cruise speed is around 630 miles per hour, it's not officially advertised, but it's estimated to be able to fly at speeds of up to Mach 1.2, which is equivalent to over 900 miles per hour. Alright, next up, what is the range of the B-2? The B-2's range is classified, but it's known to be able to travel over 3,000 miles without refueling. This makes it capable of reaching targets all around the world. The next question is, how high can this aircraft fly? Although the B-2's service ceiling is classified, it's believed to be able to fly at altitudes above 60,000 feet, allowing it to fly over most air traffic and potential threats. Next up, what is the nickname of this aircraft? The B-2's official nickname is the Ghost Rider, which was chosen in a contest sponsored by Northrop Grumman in 1988. And finally, is the B-2 still in production? As I mentioned earlier in the video, yes, the B-2 is still in production. In fact, the U.S. Air Force plans to purchase a total of 100 B-21 bombers, which will replace the B-2 and B-52 in the future. Now, there are a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding the B-2, and I want to address one of them, and that is the B-2 being a hoax. Some people believe that the B-2 is a hoax or a fake aircraft, but this is not true. There are numerous credible sources, including the U.S. Air Force and Northrop Grumman, that confirm the existence and operation of the B-2. Additionally, there are thousands of photos and videos of the B-2 in existence, and many of them show the B-2 in flight or on the ground. So that pretty much covers it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this one, then make sure to subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. If you're not already subscribed, then consider subscribing. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.